Hello, this is the TradeSite US stocks and futures market preview for Thursday the 30th and Friday the 31st of August 2018. As usual, we don't typically do a market preview for Fridays, and certainly a Friday in August in the summer heading into Labor Day weekend and the holiday is not going to be an exception. August is usually a positive month in the markets. The volume is away and people will markets will drift up type of environment, and that's what we've been seeing. You can see here's the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart of the broad market and futures form. And again, we've just been drifting up here. We've had a couple of up days this week with some gaps. It hasn't been tradable every time. Some of it has been. Nothing else you can say about it. We have broken out, closed at new highs. And so let's go through the major indices. We'll look at the intraday action and then we'll go from there. But this is the final preview for the month of August. Statements print on Friday. People will be gone Friday. Probably going to be the most boring day of the month. And with no sellers around, it'll probably drift up higher. But it doesn't mean it's tradable. Here's crude oil closing at 69.68, up 17 cents. Gold up $1.60 on the session. S&P cash index up 16.52. That is a new closing high on the S&P. The Nasdaq 100 up 89.93. That's a new closing high there as well, and it's broken the risk line of that 13 sell signal that we got. Here's the SOX, where there was a 13 buy signal up 3 points. Not a big move up for the SOX considering everything else. Biotech's up 50.31. That is a big move up, and we now have an 11 towards a 13 sell signal there. The VIX loses 25 cents to 12.25. The trend at 0.93 puts the 10-day moving average only at 1. Nasdaq volume says 1.9. It was more like 1.7 at the close, not even that. So there was some volume printed after the market. Nasdaq volume up 705, maybe 705 more stocks up than down on the New York plus 548. Google gains $18.79. Again, that's now 11 towards a 13 sell signal there on the seeker. Apple up 328, new closing highs. Netflix down 45 cents. Amazon up $65.28. I know it's a $2,000 stock, but that's still a decent move. Nobody's around trading this thing, but it's up. The volume's light. Tesla loses $6.85. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, is up 16 cents. Goldman Sachs loses 17 cents. Facebook down 36 cents. So it's a couple stocks like Amazon and Apple taking the market higher right now, and everything else is kind of doing nothing. It is what it is. It's the summer doldrums of August. There's already talk about people saying about the market drifting up through the end of the year. That doesn't usually start till November. September is the most negative month of the year on average. We'll talk about that in the market preview for the weekend, but I wouldn't be too excited about this. It's been a very light volume move up in August, as we often get. Here's the ES front month futures contract. So we opened up a little bit. We did fill the gap just barely and then curled up, moved higher, and then over lunchtime and everything after that was flat. We basically closed right where we were at the beginning of lunch. Nasdaq side no different. It's the afternoons that are flat, the mornings that are good. We made some money on CELG and some of the others, and the futures and everything. So Monday and Wednesday this week have been solid. Tuesday was kind of a waste of time, and it is what it is. 2 days left to wrap up the month. Let's look at the economic data coming out. So we've got on Thursday, core PCE price index, personal income and spending, the weekly initial and continuing jobless claims. That's all an hour before the bell. We've got natty gas an hour in, Chicago PMI 15 minutes later, and University of Michigan sentiment at 10 a.m. These are on Friday, the Chicago PMI and Michigan sentiment. And again, we're closed on Monday for Labor Day. Everybody have a great long weekend. So this is it. We wrapped up the summer. We survived another summer in the stock market. It's a good month. It just wasn't as exciting as we like to see things. But, when you get 2 days a week that are solid and take it easy other days, nothing to complain about. Charts as usual, brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading Thursday, Friday, and a great Labor Day weekend. Look for our specials in a newsletter that will come